Laurel's been hit. Talk to me. Somebody get an ambulance!
Friend, come on.
911, Rudy, go on. Come on. Come on, Gloria, you're a nurse. Come here. Upper left quad.
I need to keep the pressure. Give me a towel, shirt, anything, please.
Come on, Gloria.
Here, thanks.
Oh, hang on there, baby. Hang on. Come on.
Tony, get a reaction on the Johnsons. Second one. Jim, stay on tab.
I'm not going to take a bullet for the show.
Oh, yeah? Well, the Chicken Shack's hiring you, imbecile.
I don't understand. Why isn't anybody doing anything?
Oh, my gosh. Look. Everybody back! Don't touch it! The assassin must have escaped. No, Adam, leave it there. Wait for the police.
Let some other lunatic pick it up. Forget it.
Adam, wait.
This gun was on my desk.
You own a gun?
We used it on the show last week. You said you were going to get rid of them.
It was on my agenda.
We said security was tight for the show.
I'll look into it.
It's a little late.
Sweetheart, I've seen a lot of this. Guys get 2 or 3 slugs, they come back better than new. You hang tough, soldier. It's just a chunk of lead. It ain't gonna do nothing. It'll hurt like hell, but it isn't gonna do anything. My gal is gonna be fine. You're gonna be fine.
I need another towel.
You stay focused. You stay with me now. You stay with me. Stay with me. You're gonna be fine. Where the hell's the ambulance?
Come on, get a towel.
The doctor's off the golf course. This isn't triage here. The hospital's 2 seconds away.
We can't move her.
Trev, listen, the EMS is probably right outside.
Well, get him in here. Get him in here. We need help. She's bleeding, Tad. She's bleeding bad.
It's our time. We're doing everything we can.
It ain't good enough.
Excuse me. Gloria, got this out of first aid.
Perfect. Here, what's your pulse?
It's steady. Come on, sis. Hang on. You're doing great, okay?
Keep on beating, honey. Help is coming. Keep on beating, baby.
What has happened to Pine Valley? Who are all these hate mongers? Must we not take up arms to defend ourselves? Please, let's just go.
I'm staying.
Well, do you think this is cool?
Look, I'm Opal's ride home. She stays, I stay, okay?
Laurel's got to pull through. She's got to.
Oh, God, please.
Do you think that bullet was actually meant for Mr. D?
Are all the exits secured?
No, treat everyone as suspect. No, we do not have a description of the gunman.
Liza.
Yes. Oh, Rick. Adam?
Can you update me?
I'll start shooting, okay?
No, you won't.
Action News is going live with a bullet in 5 minutes.
Oh, really? Well, the station manager's always the last to know. Is that it, Rick?
We're just trying to get the story.
This isn't a story yet. It's a crisis here. We don't need another cameraman. We need a doctor.
We could hear the pandemonium from our studio. Was anybody hit?
They're working on her now. We're not releasing any names.
Did you have any idea who did this?
She's coming too. She's gonna make it. She's gonna be okay.
Amanda. Amanda.
Make way, please. Make way. Coming through. Please move away from the victim.
All right, people, please just stay put. It is imperative that we get your statements.
If you go over here.
We saw the bullet and came right away. Blood pressure?
90 over 40.
Come on.
Come on, kids.
Well, what about Mr. D? We can't leave him.
Let's go. We can wait in the green room.
Come on.
How can something like this happen?
Gang's all here. We got the doc. What are we looking at?
Crash from cuts, retention pneumothorax.
Affirmative.
Laurel. Squeeze my hand, Laurel. Squeeze my hand.
Welcome back, sis.
Welcome back. Squeeze my hand. Come on.
You gotta conserve your energy, right, sweetheart?
Blood pressure's dropping.
Get an oxygen.
Stay with me. Stay with me, sweetheart. Stay with me. Laurel, look at me. Stay with me.
Blood pressure 70, pal.
She's tachycardic. Trevor,
Tachycardic. What's that mean? She's worse?
it could be very risky to move her right now. If we do, she may not make it to the hospital.
We just gotta roll the dice.
But doctors don't do that.
She's got a bullet in her. She should be in the OR.
And the bullet is in a very dangerous position.
This is a good place for a bullet?
Trevor, let Maria do her job.
Who's stopping her?
I'm just saying that maybe you should go to the hospital with Michael.
No. I'm sticking with Laurel, and so are you. Get back to work. Move it, Maria.
Trevor.
Blood pressure.
70-35.
Control room, please. A cutting-edge studio. This is Tim Dillon. It's urgent. It's busy? Is it off the hook? Never mind.
Hi, I'm glad I caught you.
Why? What's going on?
They want you to stay here.
Who's they?
Shh, don't wake Amanda.
The monitor went blank. Did they stop the show?
No, I'm sure they'll come for you.
Where's Dad?
I meant Trevor. He wouldn't leave without you. He'll be back.
Where's he going?
Nowhere.
Has something happened to him?
No,
You're lying.
I'm not lying. Tim?
He's your teacher. Your mentor. He had enough faith in you to make you his teaching assistant. What happened to your faith in him?
Nothing.
Is the school going to be better off or worse off without him?
Worse, I guess.
Well, there's your bottom line right there. You got to look at your profit-loss ratio. If Delaney loses, the school loses. That's bad business. The business in this case being the education of young minds, the expansion of their horizons.
It would be different if we didn't know he was gay.
What difference does that make? I mean, in the long run. I'll tell you who you have to look out for. The malcontents, the fear-mongers, the Bobby Warners and the Enid Nelsons of this world. The people who are in the business of tearing down instead of building up. They can point fingers. They're good at that. That's all they can do. Enid Nelson will be leading her bigot brigade down Main Street, while your dad will be painting a watercolor that can make Monet weep.
How can you say that Delaney had no agenda when the proof is right here, before your eyes?
How many other kids has he converted?
Look, I'm no convert. I mean, nobody talked me into being gay. Mr. Delaney didn't even know until today. Nobody knew, except me. I always knew.
Nobody's blaming you. You're young, impressionable.
You're a victim of his influence.
No,
right.
With all due respect, Mr. Santos, Mr. Johnson, but you don't know what you're talking about. I've been this way since I was a little kid, and I didn't want to be gay. I didn't want to admit it. I mean, I didn't want to be different. But I'm sick of hiding who I am all the time. I'm sick of playing the dumb jock who makes dumb jokes about all the girls I've scored. I mean, Mr. Santos, what is your problem with it? Why can't you just, let it go?
All right, everybody. Let's settle down.
Do you see the damage that you have caused? Are you satisfied now?
Satisfied? Satisfied? I could throw up. Do you feel the hatred in this room? Do you?
Jason, just
Delaney
listen
has
to me.
got you all confused.
No, I'm not confused anymore. I know who I am.
Kevin, there is nothing wrong with you.
That's right. There's nothing wrong with me. It's just who I am, and that's why when you trash Mr. D, you're trashing me too. I was too scared to say anything, Jason, but you gotta stop. I'm gay. I'm gay.
No!
I'm not hungry.
Well, get a soda.
I'm not thirsty.
We can't just sit here.
Oh, we'll order some fries.
We should be at the hospital.
We're not doctors. We can't help.
Maybe we could.
Look, the cops, we told them what we saw.
Yeah. A total mayhem. Like that's gonna help?
Well, Mr. Delaney knows we're pulling for his sister, Laura. It's okay.
I should just go back to Myrtle's.
You want to ride?
What are you gonna do there?
I don't know. Scream? Yell?
Oh, that's productive.
Okay, fine. I'll just pull out my hair strand by strand. How's that?
Laura, there's something we can do.
What? Sit here and coat our stomachs with grease and ketchup and just pretend like nothing ever happened?
Look, it doesn't really matter who fired that shot, but there was enough hate in that studio to send someone to the hospital. I mean, I was about to pop one of those skinheads myself. But as soon as they can take a teacher like Mr. D out of the classroom, there'll be twice as many neo-Nazi walking the streets. Look, the school board doesn't get it.
Duh. Tell me something I don't know.
So let's reorganize.
What, another boycott?
Yeah, boycott, sit-ins, the works. I mean, Scott, we have a game next week against Tudor, basketball, right?
Yeah, so?
So let's just strike at halftime. Let's sit in midcourt.
Don't go there.
What? Scott, the team's 0-5 since Mr. D got fired.
We have some injured guys. I mean, leave us out of this.
What is your problem, Chandler? Are you with us or not?
Why bother?
We have a commitment to Mr. D.
Yeah, but does he have a commitment to us? Pine Valley has given him nothing but grief. If Laurel doesn't make it...
She will.
I wouldn't be surprised if Mr. Delaney just got up and split.
Laurel!
Kim,
what's wrong with
Let them take her out of here.
What happened?
Some nut came in here with a gun.
She was shot?
She's gonna be okay. She's gotta be okay, Tim.
Well, how bad is it?
It's not gonna be that bad. I'm not gonna let her go away, okay?
I want to talk to her.
No.
She's unresponsive right now, Tim.
What are you trying to scare the kid?
Okay, let's go. Let's move it.
You call Joe Martin at the hospital. Tell him you're coming. He'll know what to do.
Trevor, come with us. Come with us.
No, well, Laurel needs me to talk for her.
EMS has done everything they can by the book. There's nothing
No,
you can do.
I'm in that ambulance now.
Trevor, keep her going, all right, Trevor?
Look, I can drive you to the hospital if you like.
I left Amanda in Tad's office.
Oh, well, listen, I'll check up on her. You go with your dad.
Okay, she doesn't know anything about this. Don't wake her, okay?
I won't. Go.
Where did the bullet come from?
From the audience.
I'm sorry, could you be more specific?
I couldn't say.
Tad.
I'm sorry, Derek. I don't know. I was trying to make sure nobody was hit. That was my first concern.
Well, do you think the perp was aiming at one of the panelists?
I have no idea. He could have been aiming at me. I don't know.
Here's a piece of tape you might be interested in.
What, a close-up of the shooter?
Yeah. It's not easy to watch.
There.
Unbelievable.
Camera doesn't lie.
Do your job.
Amanda? Amanda, where are you, honey? Come on out. She's gone.
Gloria was here. Maria took over. Laurel's at the hospital now. She's in good hands.
How did this happen, Adam? I mean, why in God? Why Laurel?
Jack, over here.
What?
Play it back.
I can't watch this.
Yes, you can. Watch.
Oh, my God, you've got the shooter on tape.
Janet shot Laurel?
I'm gonna need a warrant. I want you to take that tape, and I want you to put that tape in a safe place. You understand me? Now, I need a phone so I can call a judge. Where?
What if she kidnapped Amanda?
I'm sorry, you can use my office.
Thanks.
Look, a child is missing here.
Did you search everywhere?
Yes. Wait, did Trevor take her with him to the hospital?
I don't know.
Tim went. Michael went, Gloria went. Not Amanda.
Are you sure?
No one's sure of anything, Dixie.
Well, I think I should call Trevor. I mean, I don't want to upset him, but just to find out.
Rudy. Yes. Listen, I want you to alert security. Tell them to keep their eyes open for a little girl. She may be wandering around.
Sure.
Just in case.
Thanks.
Still can't believe it.
I know.
Poor Trevor.
Poor Jack.
So brutal and horrible, so unexpected.
Unexpected?
Oh, you can't tell me you weren't surprised.
Janet's history with Trevor and Laurel is quite a matter of record, Liza. He said that she tried to kill Laurel once before. That's after she bashed out Will Cortland's brains with a crowbar and served time for murder. Now, when a convicted murderer strikes again, that's hardly unexpected.
Adam, are you telling me that I should have anticipated this happening?
Leopards don't change their spots.
You should know.
Adam, are you trying to tell me that you think I set this up?
It's okay, Amanda. Everything's gonna be all right. You're warm and safe. You just sleep tight. Where's Pierce? He should be back by now. What am I gonna tell him? Poor Laurel. Oh, poor Laurel. I'll tell him the truth. I couldn't leave Amanda there. I had to get her out of that TV station. She was going to wake up and she was going to be scared. My poor, sweet baby girl. What am I going to tell you? Maybe I won't tell you anything. Except how much I love you. Maybe we can finally spend some time together. Just the two of us. I mean, after the dust settles, who knows? Why not?
Joe, do something, please.
You'll have to stay here. Take her to cubicle 1.
Yeah, it's more like it, sweetheart. I can't go in with you, but I'll be here. I'll be waiting for the good news. Joe, it's not as bad as it looks, right, huh? It's not as bad as it looks. It's a little operation. She's going to be fine, right?
Let's talk over it.
Joe.
Listen
She's
to
going to be
Joe,
okay.
Troy.
I don't have to listen to Joe. I don't have to listen to anybody. Laurel is going to be okay. I love her. She's not going away. I'm not losing her, Joe. No way.
Trevor, Laurel's injuries were too extensive.
No, I heard her. She talked to me right after she was hit. She said, Amanda, we all heard it.
It's okay, Trevor.
And she was there. She was listening. She's going to make it. She's going to make it.
Dad, calm down.
She's not dead, Tim. She was just...
Dad, you're scaring me.
You're all wrong. You don't know nothing about this. She's going to make it. You don't know nothing.
The EMTs called ahead, Trevor. They reported then they'd lost her.
No. She's not lost. What are you waiting for? Get in there. You're the doctor. Get in there. Do your job. Go in there. Trevor, leave me alone.
Love yourself.
Joe. Trevor. It's Laurel. It's my wife. You're letting her die.
Trevor, we all know how hard this is for you, but you have got to face the truth.
Joe, I can't lose Laurel. Please.
No. They did everything that they could do. Laurel's gone.
You're so wrong. She's not dead.
Trevor, you heard what Joe told you.
She's alive.
The wound was massive. She didn't...
What are you, a doctor? What do you know?
Trevor, Laurel's gone.
Oh, you're going to be sorry. You're going to be sorry when Joe and Maria walk through that door and say she's asking for me.
What are you going to do? Pretend? You can't pretend. You got kids to think about.
Shut up about my kids.
Look at your son. Tim is suffering too.
You're going to shut up or I'm going to make you shut up.
You are going to make these kids face this without a father if you don't get over it.
What are you doing here anyway? Why don't you go out and do something useful? Why don't you go out and find out who's doing this? Maria, Joe, she's okay, right?
Trevor, I'm sorry. I'm really
She's asking for me, right?
No, Trevor,
Trevor, we tried to resuscitate her again, even though we knew it was hopeless, but I'm sorry, Trevor. I had to pronounce her dead.
Hopeless? No. No.
Sorry, man.
I admit that it would be simpler if Michael were straight, but not from any kind of moral high ground, just because people are so quick to judge and condemn. I just hate it that my brother has to justify himself to anybody. But I never for an instant thought that his sexuality might somehow be a threat to Tim.
I know why this happened.
You okay?
I know how he feels.
It's a hard thing to accept.
Yeah, where's Amanda?
She's with Dixie. She was in Tad's office when we left.
It's good.
This is your fault, you lousy faggot! You did this! You see what you did to her!
Come on.
You see what you did!
Hold it. Come on, guys. Just easy. Easy, Trevor.
Laurel was pronounced dead on arrival.
Dear God.
Poor Trevor.
May her soul rest in peace.
Lily, Tim, Amanda.
Poor us.
Us? Why? I mean, other than the fact that she was shot on this stage under our watch. Adam, are you saying that you hold me responsible for this tragedy?
No, Liza. You're saying it.
I did not invite Janet Green to be here.
You are, however, manager of this station in charge of security.
Adam, security was not breached. Janet Green was a guest on this show. She gets her fan mail here. It is absolutely possible that they could have let her in.
Blaming you.
She said that her therapy cured her psychosis. You heard her. She was believable.
She snapped.
Should have locked up the damn guns myself.
Oh, well, why don't you blame that one on me, too? I mean, I meant to do it, but all hell broke loose, okay? I was distracted. I forgot.
We got a truckload of trouble in our laps, folks.
You can say that again.
I will get Iris to get Kelberman here to explain our liability to us and shield us from any questions that might be asked. In the meantime, the bright spot is that we have a show. And Rudy can get it to editing, and we'll air it as soon as possible.
Liza.
I'm gonna go get Rudy.
Hold it. A friend of mine was just shot to death tonight on that stage. And if you think raw footage of that is going out over the feed, you think again.
Don't be crazy.
The circumstances of Laurel's death are private.
Under ordinary circumstances, we will use this.
Use it? Use it for what? For ratings? Where do you draw the line?
I just spoke to the hospital. She's dead.
Jack, I'm sorry.
I reached Judge Berkowitz. He agreed to issue an immediate warrant for Janet's arrest. All we have to do is find her.
She's been living with Pierce Riley since last summer.
Up at that Willow Lake place?
That's the place.
She could be halfway to China by now.
Did you find Amanda?
I called the hospital. They said that there was no sign of any little girl with Trevor or Tim. So I called the police station, reported her missing.
We can play in the snow again like when you were little. Only you don't remember that. They say you don't remember. But I'll bet you do. Deep down in your heart. In that special place only a mommy can fill. And we'll find that place together again, Amanda. We'll be a real mother and daughter again. Because everything's different now. You'll see. And when you wake up, I'll show you the cabin. It's a magical place. Where Pierce and Laura and I became a family. And there's room here for a little girl named Amanda. And when spring comes, we'll pick violets. I'll show you how to candy them. And you can swim in the lake in the summer. And Pierce will teach you how to fish. And we'll catch you a real rabbit. And we'll have picnics. And you're just gonna love it here. I know you will.
Janet, I just heard on the radio that Laurel Dillon was just shot and killed.
She's dead?
You knew?
Oh.
Is that a man?
She's asleep.
How did she get here?
I brought her.
What?
I was at the TV studio to see Liza Colby, and I found her asleep in Tad's office. I couldn't just leave her there, so I brought her home.
Does Trevor know she's here? Janet, does Trevor know she's here? The answer better be yes.
No.
No? Does Tim know she's here? Anyone?
I did what I thought was best.
You found her asleep in Tad's office and brought her here without telling anyone.
Shh. I thought that the cabin was the safest place.
You thought wrong.
Look, I'm doing the best I can. You don't understand. It was complete confusion down there.
Trevor's got a restraining order against you. You're legally barred from being anywhere near her.
I'm her mother. I'm protecting her.
Protecting her? Have you lost your mind?
Amanda?
Hey.
Where am I?
Everything's gonna be okay.
It's okay, honey. You're all right.
Don't be frightened. We're here.
There's no reason to be afraid, okay?
Mommy, where are you?
It's okay, honey. It's gonna be all right.
Sweetheart, everything's gonna be okay, Amanda. I'm Janet.
And there's no reason to be afraid, okay?
I used to be a friend of your father's. And this is Pierce. He's a friend of your father's, too.
That's right. Hi.
I want my mom.
I met you at your house a few months ago, before you got sick. Remember? And I was there in Tad's office with you. You remember that, don't you? See, she remembers.
Mommy yelled at you.
Well, sometimes grown-ups yell and they say things that they don't mean. Everything's gonna be okay. Really, it is. I promise.
Where are my mom and dad?
Well, Laurel isn't here right now. And your daddy isn't here either. But that's why you're here with us. You see, you're safe here at the cabin with us.
Where are they?
It's all magical here, and it's toasty and it's warm. Can I show you some of the art that Pierce has done? It's really beautiful. Look at the stars right there. See the blue and white stars? Aren't they pretty?
I want my mom.
Are you hungry?
When are they coming? Are they coming to get me soon?
I bet you could eat a chocolate chip cookie. I made them myself.
She's not hungry, Janet.
What about a glass of milk?
I want my mom.
We could put some chocolate syrup in it.
Are they coming to get me soon?
Well, your parents are busy right now. That's why you're here with us. It's all gonna be fine.
You know what? She's right. And I know you remember me. I came over to your house, too. Your daddy and me are really, really old friends. Matter of fact, why don't you get that picture of us in the Army up on the book there? Wait till you see this.
Look, here it is.
Do you remember this? Look how funny we
There's
look.
Trevor, and there's Pierce.
See how old that picture is? But we're still really good friends, your daddy and me. You remember that? Yeah?
See, she remembers.
Okay, so why don't we get you home now, okay?
No.
Yeah, she needs to get home.
No, it'll only upset her. She's better off with me. With us.
Amanda, I'm gonna talk to Janet for a minute, okay? You made a big mistake bringing her here. If Trevor knew, he'd kill you.
I did the right thing. I got her out of harm's way.
No. You're not gonna put this on Trevor. He just lost his wife and he needs his family.
She's only a little girl.
I want to go home.
I'm taking you home, honey.
Well, you could spend the night. We could take you home in the morning.
Janet, put my coat around you.
You're not taking her.
Janet, I'll get you home in a flash, okay? Don't make this harder than it has to be, Janet. Move away from the door.
Please. Please don't take her.
We're leaving.
No.
Move away from the door. Joe, you found her. Kelsey, you all right?
Dad.
Say hello to your great-grandson. Good Lord. She needs a doc. Come on.
Yes, right in there. Now, nurse, get Dr. Lee. Stat.
This is your fault. You made
Dad,
this
leave him
happen.
alone.
She'd be alive
Cut
if it
it
wasn't
out,
for him.
Dad.
You and your stupid problems made this happen.
Make him stop.
Why'd you have to show your pansy face in this town, huh?
Look, you want to throw blame around, you go right ahead. You want to throw blame around. My sister's dead and you want to blame me? You want to fight me? Is that what you want? Let's go outside
I'm
then.
ready.
All right,
Pal.
cut it out. You want to go outside? Let's do it.
Gonna help it.
Let me remind
He seems
you,
to think
the
this fighting's going to help. Well, let's go. Let's step outside, Trevor.
Stay out of our way.
He thinks it will. Maybe you're right, Trevor. Let's go.
Listen, I need to stop by the hospital on the way home. I mean, if Trevor and Michael are still there, they're going to need all the support they can get.
I think I should stick around here, but come on, I'll walk you out. I'll be right back.
Take a picture. It lasts longer.
There's something admirable about you, Eliza.
Oh, really? Well, that's a change.
You have great courage. Strength. When the shots rang out today, everybody else was running for their lives. You stood right in there. Cool, in charge. Even had the presence of mind to tell the cameraman to keep rolling.
Well, I kept remembering your lecture, Adam, about the bottom line. I remembered you threatening my job if I didn't do it.
Still, it's a miracle you pulled a show out of what happened here today.
Yeah, well, it's not just me. I mean, I'm a part of a team. The cutting edge is a team, right? Speaking of team, has anybody seen Jason? I haven't seen my biggest helper since this all blew up.
No one should come between a mother and daughter. Pierce knows that. How could he take her away from me? Pierce, you brought her back.
Hello, Janet.
What do you want?
Is Pierce here?
No, I'm here alone. Who's she?
That's Officer Kelly. Officer Kelly, Janet Green. And now that everybody knows each other, you're under arrest.
Excuse me?
For the murder of Laurel Dillon. Why don't you cuff her and read her her rights?
For what?
You have the right to remain silent.
For murder?
Anything you say can be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to counsel by
Oh, she knows these rights, officer. Believe me, she's heard it enough times. You finally did it, didn't you?
cannot
Huh?
afford
You finally killed Laurel!
I'll fight it for you. Do you understand?